A call for political transition in Syria came from an unlikely source Thursday, China, though it's not exactly in line with what Syrian rebels and the U.S. government have demanded. In the past 20 months, China and Russia have been the biggest obstacles for intervention in Syria by the United Nations Security Council, vetoing proposals put forward by the U.S. The conflict in Syria between President Bashar al-Assad and a slew of rebel factions has resulted in the deaths of an estimated 32,000 people. Ceasefires, including one just last week, have consistently failed. But now China appears to be giving some ground, Al Jazeera reports.
Special Envoy Lakhdar Brahimi got this assurance on a visit to Beijing.
We will work together with the international community to make active efforts to achieve a fair, peaceful and appropriate resolution.
The promise is a bit of a shock, considering China has long defended what they see as Assad's right to resolve the crisis in his country internally. But China's proposal doesn't go as far as the U.S. and the Free Syrian Army would like. China's foreign ministry called for a region-by-region ceasefire on both sides of the conflict, along with a political transition, but also leaving the door open for Assad and members of his regime to stay in power, an idea strongly rebuked by the rebels hoping to topple the current government altogether. Still, the New York Times reports the plan is a sign that China is bending to international pressure and looking for a solution to the violence in Syria. Together, the proposals by China and the United States suggested that the big powers on opposite sides of the Syrian conflict had grown increasingly impatient, with what appears to be a stalemate on the ground. China publicized its plan one day after U.S. Secretary of State Hillary Clinton spoke in Croatia, urging the rebel Free Syrian Army to reject militants with links to organized terror.
We also need an opposition that will be on record strongly resisting the efforts by extremists to hijack the Syrian revolution.
China's plan is similar to that of former UN envoy Kofi Annan, and that it leaves open the possibility of Assad remaining in power. Current envoy Brahimi replaced Annan when he stepped down in frustration this summer. For Newsy, I'm Zach Toombs. Multiple sources, The Real Story.